In case you didn't know, there's a little pond maintenance going on here at Cypress Cove. The goal is to make the ponds clear again and no floating weeds. A company called Pond Guru is working on that, and on this day I was able to capture some of the activity with my video camera and visit with two of the Pond Guru team.
So we're out here with it's a truck saw, mechanically harvesting this is Valsenaria. It's all floating up at the top. So we just go in and we pick it up, we drop it off here, and then we have our loader guy on our loader. He comes and picks it all up and hauls it off to the dump.
Yeah, I saw him too.
And then we have another guy over by the restaurant right now. I'm working over here.
Well, this is quite a machine you have. Holy cow.
Yeah, no, they're made in Sweden. They're really, really cool machines. They're fun to run.
But you are staging over here by the yacht club. I'll swing it around. But I see you over, well, you just came from the other shore, so you can pick up quite a bit and then bring it back here.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know exactly how much it can pick up, just as much as, because this thing will tip over if you get too heavy on the side or front. So as long as it's not too heavy, you can pick it all up.
Well, was your company involved with analyzing where all these weeds came from, or are you just cleaning up?
So we do the lake maintenance here as well. So like I said, this is Valsenaria, so it is technically a native plant. They're planting it in the Caloosahatchee, but it can get out of control really easily.
Yeah, we sail little model sailboats from this point. Have you seen them?
Yeah, they're really cool to watch.
We don't like weeds.
I know. Yeah, I like watching them out there. Whenever I'm on the boat doing my treatments, I avoid this area, but I like to watch them a little bit from a distance. It's cool to watch.
Yeah. What's your name again?
I'm Cole.
Cole.
Yep.
Okay. Well, thanks very much for enlightening us.
Of course.
All right. Have fun today.
I'll try my best.
All righty. They've also installed a floating barrier designed to block some of the waste material before it reaches the yacht club area. Okay, this is Tim. Tim, you're the owner of Pond Guru?
Yes, sir.
And I love the name. Who picked it?
Me and my wife and our business partner did that. It's simple, catchy, easy to spell, so we thought we'd be able to use that and spread our company out throughout the state.
Yeah, and it's self-explanatory.
Yeah,
if you know what a guru is.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah. Interesting to see how the motor housing and seat can move forward and back to help with the weight shift. So tell me a little bit about this plant, and because we haven't had adventures with this plant before that I recall.
It's been a couple years. We did have an issue with it about 3 years ago. It is called Valsenaria or eelgrass. It actually is a native beneficial plant.
Okay.
It helps with water clarity, fish habitat, bird habitat, where they lay their little eggs in there and the big fish come eat the eggs, and it actually really is a great plant.
Yeah.
It helps eat up nutrients and actually does help clean the water, but in ponds like this it can take over. We did have an issue with it about 3 years ago.
Okay.
We were on eradicating it and getting rid of it for the most part, and we did have it gone, and Hurricane Ian actually helped us and finished it off with the salt water.
Yeah.
And now that the salt water is basically almost gone, it's been reintroduced to the system, and we're trying to keep it gone as much as possible.
Okay.
So
I think you said that they're actively planting it in the Caloosahatchee.
yes, they do have experiments in the Caloosahatchee River, Lake Okeechobee, Lake Trafford, and a few other lake systems and water systems throughout the state of Florida. Since it is a native beneficial plant, it is great for manatee food and fish habitat and bird habitat, so they're trying to reestablish that, especially in the river with how nasty the river is and how dirty with all the wash-offs and overflows from the roads and everything like that. Back in the day, before when we first started having this issue, we had a big problem with like 3 years ago, and we had sediment and muck build up on the bottom, and you see how shallow that root is. So what was happening is that these leaves are actually filled with oxygen, and these roots would pull out of the water, out of the base, and that's when it started floating a few years ago.
Okay.
And that's when we were having problems with it then, and then the storms came in and helped us with the treatments and everything. But now that we're treating it again to help keep it out of the system so we're not having so many issues with it, it's starting to break off and float again. And one thing with this water system here is right over there is the outflow for the water.
Yes.
And everything from this whole property pretty much flows out there.
Yep.
And it just happens to be bad timing that it flows the way that they race our sailboats.
Then when it flows out of here, I believe it goes into the preserve, doesn't it?
Yes, it goes into the preserve, yes. Yeah.
Well,
And
Tim,
then they also pump into this pond and into a couple others too.
Okay.
So.
thanks for enlightening us.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Glad to help
I'll
out.
let you get on with your guruing.
Well, thank you so much. It's great talking to you.
Thank you, Tim.
All right.
Fascinating. Moorhens do eat grass, they do. But if we had enough moorhens to eliminate this pesky plant, then we'd have a moorhen problem.